Okay, here we are with another through hike. This time, as you could probably see from the title, we hiked the Tahoe Rim Trail, roughly 170 miles around Lake Tahoe, or 168, 165, just kind of depends on how you're feeling. This hike looked a little bit different than my last through hike. While the first one came by an invitation from my amazing California friends, this year I figured I would pay it forward. So, for some reason, only a month after Sherry and I had met, she was crazy enough to fly out to Oregon and hike 40 miles around the Timberline Trail with me. So, I guess I must have been really trustworthy. So, after adventuring around the East Coast, the Shenandoahs, we hit up the Rockies. I figured we were ready. We were ready to take on a through hike. We were ready to use our 2 weeks of PTO. Not to go to the beach, not to go to an all-inclusive resort, but to exercise. All right, Tahoe Rim Trail. We are here. So far, the trail has been nice, which I'm grateful for. This is my second long distance hike, and this is Sherry's first through hike, long distance hike. So I think we're excited. I think both of us are nervous. Well, I'll speak for myself. I was definitely a little bit nervous, had the butterflies, but it's like as soon as you step foot on trail, you're like, okay, we're out here, we're doing this. I think what's can be hard sometimes is like getting present with your surroundings. It's a little hard to kind of let go and disassociate with everything that's going on in just regular life at home and at work. So I think it'll take us a minute to get into a good groove. But yeah, I'm excited for it. So to add a couple points of context, one of the challenges of this trail is the lack of water for about half of it. So on day one, we found ourselves hauling between 3.5 and 4 liters of water for about a 20-mile section. Our plan was to make that last until we reached our water cache, which we had previously paid $25 for. All right, good morning. Morning of day 2. Got into camp last night, maybe around 7 o'clock, so I didn't film too much, but it was a nice campsite. We had a good night last night. Slept, decently. And today we're going to hike about another 15 miles or so to Spooner Lake, go past there, and find a campsite somewhere past there. So, yeah, feeling pretty good. Weather's beautiful. Yeah, it's going to be a good day. We haven't seen a ton of backpackers yet. I'm sure we'll start to see more as we get further around the trail onto the west side. Another thing is that I'm probably not doing a great job of rationing my water. We got some water last night, and then I was washing my hands, I brushed my teeth, and then realizing, I only have 1.5 liters for the next 10 miles, which is fine. I'll survive, but I probably could have done a better job rationing my water. How's the water intake coming?
Well, I think we are Kool-Aid orange right now. Really am aiming to be lemonade.
Lemonade. Oh. Like actual lemonade?
Like yellow.
Like yellow. Oh. Wait. I missed the first part.
You said, how is the water intake? I said, currently, I'm a Kool-Aid orange. And I'm
Oh,
gonna
Kool-Aid
be a
orange.
lemonade.
Okay, so dehydration.
Color scale. The color
The
wheel.
color scale. So yeah, I should bring out like a color chart, like a color wheel. I should bring out a color wheel, you know.
And I have no excuse because I've been hauling 3-4 liters of water.
I'm completely clear, you know, and I haven't been hauling 3-4 liters of water. So
Let's just say Thirsty Mountain isn't because I have no water. It's because I'm not consuming said water.
mm-hmm.
You need to do better.
Okay. We're going. We're going. Busy highway. So, what were you saying?
I just wanted to be known I didn't die because of a bear or a mountain lion.
Yeah.
No. It was crossing the road at Spooner Trailhead. That's how it ended. I guess it was just 2, right?
I think so. She didn't specify. She didn't specify how many. So far, the trail has been really nice. It's been a pretty moderate grade for the most part. We'll see how it looks today. I think we have a couple of bigger climbs today, but yeah, yesterday was pretty nice. I mean, I was surprised. I wasn't sure how difficult the trail would be as far as the terrain and some of the inclines, but yeah, it was actually really nice, which kind of makes up for the lack of water because you're not burning as much energy. Worth the climb. Crushing it. Crushing it.
This just makes it so worthwhile.
Good morning. Morning of day 3. And we're leaving camp a little bit later this morning. We kind of chilled until about 8:30 because today is our first town day. We're going to meet up with Sherry's husband who has our resupply, and I think we're gonna go into town, get some lunch, and then when we get back on trail, we'll only have like 3 to 5 miles before camp, so it should be a good day. Last 2 days have been good. I think we did 15 and a half miles the first day, and then yesterday close to 17 miles. So yeah, we're feeling pretty good. The trail's been really nice. Beautiful views of the lake. Absolutely gorgeous. Got to see the sunset last night. We had a really nice camp spot, so we're gonna get on our way. Woo-hoo. Yay.
Good government paying job.
Trying to keep this good government job. I got some
All right, starting back on trail. Just came from town, South Lake Tahoe. Had a nice lunch, picked up our resupply. Sherry's lovely husband picked us up, and now we're going back on trail. And how you feel about that, Sherry?
It was almost as hard. That was really, really hard. Ice cold glasses of water, bottomless, versus the gallon we had to haul up the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, going to a grocery market, eating fresh, cold fruit.
That was nice, huh?
That was nice.
hair back today. That means it's game on. My hair's back. We got a lot of climbing today. Today is day 4, but we're gonna try and get as many miles as we can done today so we don't have to do as much tomorrow, so we can spend more time in town and enjoy our 0 day. Hey! 0, 0, 0. Okay, we are about 9.5 miles in, doing pretty good. It's about noon right now. Just met a guy who wanted to take a picture of us. We had a little conversation first, but sometimes that happens when you're black and you're hiking on the trail. People just want to take pictures because, you know, it's a thing. Made it through the last climb. How are you feeling after that last climb?
Thirsty. Thirsty. That's what I feel like. That was tough. That last like half a mile was unnecessary.
I think it was the sun.
And there's like water everywhere up here. I don't know what the rumors are that
It's all the snow melt. We're just walking around a whole lake, but yet we are carrying 4 liters of water because there's no water around the lake. The water's over there, but there's no water up here. All right, so I think we are at mile about 55, something like that. But so far, prime time campsites, prime time, beautiful views, beautiful sunsets. Yeah, feeling pretty good. I think we're ready for a little break. So tomorrow we're gonna go into town. Sherry's husband's gonna pick us up again. And yeah, we're gonna get a couple nights at a hotel, get to shower, have some real food, do laundry, all that good stuff. Take a 0 day on Monday. So definitely looking forward to that. And then Tuesday, we're back out on the trail for our longer stretch, which will be 4 or 5 days. So hopefully 4, we'll see. But the mosquitoes are out. But yeah, so far it's been a beautiful hike. I will say the TRT has impressed me so far. I think it was definitely underrated in my mind before we started this, but it's been beautiful. So really excited for Desolation Wilderness. Today we are heading into town. We're going to take a Nero, and then tomorrow we'll take a full 0, take a full day off. So looking forward to that. Met our first hiker going clockwise, our direction. Most people are coming the opposite of us. So that was nice. Talked to her for a little bit. But yeah, just enjoying the views. Beautiful morning. Listen. Look, my hands are ashy right now. Ashy AF. I need some lotion. Any Nivea in there? You got any cocoa butter? Alright, back on trail after a nice day's rest. It's always a little jarring coming from town back on the trail, but we're both feeling good. Honestly, we probably could have gone an extra day of hiking before we took our 0 day, but the way I scheduled it out, that's how it worked out. So it was good to take a rest, take a break off the legs. So got some climbing to do today. We're gonna head to Showers Lake. Sierra. Coming into the Sierra. Singular Sierra.
There's a mosquito on my phone.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. We're about to end our day 7, day after coming back from the Zero. Was the Zero a smart idea? I don't know. Still deciding on that because both of us were kind of sluggish today. Biggest challenge, mosquitoes. Got a good little intro to what is to come. My lord. And some trail washouts that are making it a little difficult to navigate. So, hood up.
All day.
Hood up all day.
All day.
Okay, this is the reality. This is what it is. Morning from day 8. Right now we're on the PCT. We got about 40 miles on here, which is kind of cool. Right now we're actually walking through this pretty heavily burned area. I think it was the Caldor fire from 2021, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, we're about halfway through the TRT right now, so we're gonna turn on the accelerator a little bit so we can finish up on time, so we're not rushing back to work or any of that. So far the trail's been really nice this morning. Had a nice downhill, pretty straight, clean trails, and tonight we're gonna climb half of Dick's Pass, which I think is supposed to be the hardest pass. So we're gonna do the first 2 miles tonight at the end of the day, which will be tough, but I think we'll appreciate it tomorrow morning when we don't have to climb 4 miles of a crazy ascent. So yeah, we're moving along, getting around this lake. We are climbing up to Aloha Lake. I'm feeling pretty good today though. We had an early lunch at a little convenience store right off the trail, so that was nice. They had sandwiches and fresh fruit. So I had a box of blueberries, which were awesome. Gave me some good energy, so we've been crushing this climb. Just took a good break here at Lake Aloha. Beautiful lake, beautiful alpine lake. We're rating the alpine lakes that we passed through.
Starlight gave me happy vibes. This gives me vibes, but not come, stick your toes in me vibes. It's like kite surfing vibes. It's like
That's true.
Star Lake is still winning for me.
Okay, Star Lake is still winning. All right, made it to camp, about 15 miles, and had to put up our tents pretty fast because, woo, those mosquitoes. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. Is this worse than Colorado?
Yeah.
This is worse than Colorado. These mosquitoes are absolutely violent. Like, I can't even describe. And we're going up, and we decided to climb half of the pass today, this evening, which I'm glad we did, because then we only have a couple of miles to the pass tomorrow. But it was a really hard climb, and as soon as you stop, oh my gosh. So you're just sweating, you're tired, and you want to stop and take a break, but you can't, because you will get eaten alive. So, jackets on, head nets on, built the tent up fast. This is where a trekking pole tent comes in handy, because you can put it up pretty fast. So, I think I might eat in my tent tonight. I don't know. I might risk it. We'll see. Alright, so I gotta film like this. Okay. But oh look, it's pretty. Wow. Look how pretty it is. And Sherry is pacing and eating at the same time. Because yeah. Alright, I'm back in the tent. Okay. Back in the tent. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Almost at the top of Dick's Pass. Whew. I'm struggling on this one, y'all. Not gonna lie. Oh, today's his birthday? Oh my gosh. You should call him when you get to the top. Shoot off service. I have like $5. Across. 100 miles. All right, just finished day 9. It was a good day. It was a long day. We started hiking at 7 a.m. this morning with our climb up to Dick's Pass. We are here at camp now. We ended up stopping a little bit early. I was hoping to do a little bit more miles today, but I realized that in order to get into Tahoe City tomorrow, we would have had to do a really big day today and a really big day tomorrow. Yeah, these long distance hikes are hard. You know, sometimes you reach a point where you're just completely done mentally, physically, emotionally, but you also want to complete it. You want to complete the trail, but you also want to be off the trail. It's kind of a weird space to be in. In one of my other videos, I mentioned that hiking is one of the things that allows me to be fully present, and that's still very true for me. And I think it's kind of funny when people tell me, oh man, Monica, you're doing these hikes, like you're so tough, like that's so hard. Yeah, I guess it's hard, but honestly, life is hard, like regular life. That's what's hard. I mean, living out day to day, just trying to live to the best of your ability with what you have, that is hard. What I'm doing right now, what I'm doing out here, hiking the Tahoe Rim Trail, is much, much easier because all I have to do is walk. Day 10 on the TRT. We were we decided to shift our schedule a little bit and get into Tahoe City tomorrow instead of today, because that would have just been a lot of miles for us. But so it's nice to be able to slow down a little bit, take in the views, you know, ease our pace a little bit. Came across a few PCT hikers that started in late May, so they probably got to book it to get to Washington before all the snow begins there in September. Beautiful views this morning. Got about a 4-mile climb up to Twin Peaks, I think, something like that. Yeah, we're getting close to Tahoe City, and once we get there, it's a backpacking trip. It's just a weekend backpacking trip to the finish, so let's get it. We are the second to last day. heading into Tahoe City. Gonna get something to eat, pick up our resupply, and then move on. Look at this mess. I know it's kind of counterintuitive to have the bear can in the tent. Just brought it in a minute ago. Yeah, just a mess. Coming into Tahoe City, mile 126. Yeah, we out here. Just picnic tables.
Tables.
Wow.
Trash cans.
Trash cans too. The whole thing of pita chips. One, two, all right. I don't know if I'm focused or not. All right, leaving Tahoe City. Of course, the town sucks you in, especially when it's such a nice hiker-friendly town. Definitely beats South Lake Tahoe. South Lake Tahoe was like, what? We don't have hiker stores. We are a ski town. So, Tahoe City, y'all got it. Had a nice breakfast burrito. Sherry had her Cobb salad. I had tacos, packed out a sandwich, and actually met other hikers. So, of course, stayed here a couple hours longer than we wanted to, but that's all right. Finishing in a couple days, and we're gonna get back on trail, try to get in a few more miles, and have a couple of big days for the next 2 days. What was the most creepy, quietest night?
Lovely to pee in.
Alright, another beautiful morning. Packing up for the last full day. Right. Thirsty Hills. We back in the Thirsty Hills. Thirsty Hills. Trying to conserve our water. Why am I more thirsty now that I know we don't have much water than I was when we had abundant water?
Drinking was optional then.
Drinking was optional.
Down to my last liter.
Here we are, seeing views of the lake again with no water in sight. That's all the way down there, and we're all the way up here. Just a little delirious. It's fine. Watson Lake, 1 mile. Hopefully there's water, because we've had about a 14-mile stretch without any. Yeah. So, supposedly there is water there. Okay, so we got to our little lunch spot in hopes that we could filter water from a little flowing creek from the lake, but there is no flow. So we might try to go a mile further, because supposedly there's another creek that is flowing as of, 5 days ago? So, yep. I don't know what the next water source is, when it is. Someone was nice enough to cache some water here for the hikers coming by. Some people have them labeled, so we won't take those, but it looks like these are not labeled, so. We're making our way to our campsite. Climbing. Last piece of climbing for the day. Our last day in the tent. Last time setting up the tent on the TRT. Wouldn't want to have it any other way than to finish up our last night hiking close to sunset. Absolutely beautiful. hopefully the campsite has some free spots for us. That climb wasn't too bad.
Yeah. Oh, it was awesome. It was awesome.
Yeah.
You know, all of that was awesome.
Yeah.
And the view is great. So.
Great view.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, pretty nice for the last night.
Yeah.
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 Beautiful view to end our through hike, our last night on trail, last night setting up the tent. Couldn't ask for a better view, a better camp spot. Today is the last day on trail. How how you feeling? Okay.
Happy to be back in Nevada.
Last day. So sad, you know. But tonight we'll be in a bed and shower. I see the enthusiasm. So if I had one word for the Tahoe Rim Trail, a trail that seems to sit in the shadow of the High Sierra, unknown to even some of the locals that we came across, it would probably be underrated. All right, just about at the top. Whew. Yeah, let's go. Made it! I made it! The top, the highest point of the TRT. Going from hiking in the dry desert heat with 20-mile water carries to an abundance of water and relentless mosquitoes, there is something that keeps us coming back to this environment of what I like to call controlled suffering. The kind of suffering that we can choose to end at any time. And I'm reminded again and again that hiking is easy. Life is hard. But if you find the right people to hang with you in the controlled suffering and in the kind that we can't control, each one gets a little bit easier to get through.